หรับคนที่แบบเจ้าพ่อบนสเต็ปทั้งหลายลงหลายๆคู่และอยากติดตามแบบว่าขอดูแค่สแตทพอเดี๋ยวเราตีความเองนี่
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team pick. Gyrocopter. Dire team pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Juggernaut.
Prepare for battle! Seconds to battle!
Indeed, thanks very much, Shiva, and the game is underway, so let's get ourselves straight into it. With myself, ODPixel, and Cinderin, as we follow through with Monkey Business versus NIP Game 2, and well, the drafts are certainly indicating that both teams going for a very different playstyle than what they were going for in Game 1.
Yeah, I think this type of game just suits NIP better. I think they're at their best when they get to play 5-man team fight, rather than playing this whole split push game with distribution of resources across the map. I don't think they're particularly good at that compared to other teams, so with that in mind, I do think this is going to be a closer game. I have a really hard time calling a favorite for it, though. I think this draft is one of the most even drafts we've had today, and there's a lot of...
Top lane.
Yeah.
Look at this, Moon already. Thunderstrike's a good spell.
He's getting wrecked. He has to go back to base. He doesn't have any regen.
Alright.
Or he can send up a salve.
That's not the way you want to necessarily start it. It's actually going...
Not ideal.
It's going for a little bit of a wander by the looks of it towards the mid lane, because Bane is coming in onto Sealkid. Sealkid now with the Arctic Burn, trying to turn around the harassment as Miracle did try moving onto Limp. So Sealkid will be able to harass them back, fly with the Rain Sap, keeping himself strong in lane. But yeah, as you said, Sanking did end up just, he just denied himself to the Ancients, I think, by the looks of it, for the quick trip back home. Now in the mid lane, Sealkid just moving in again with Limp. And again, we're going to see this this fly hang around here with Miracle, as the Sealkid Wyvern hangs around with Limp to try and secure the mid lane for each of their cores here.
It's like if you look at how good Brain Sap level 1 is now, what it does, it's actually crazy. You pay 70 mana for an exchange of 180 health. Compare that to a lot of other nukes in the game early on. Let's say you do 100 damage for 100 mana or something like that with other spells, or maybe 100 for 80 or something.
Top lane Moon.
Incredible.
He's just chilling there with the Sandstorm. He did lay down the sentry. There's no sentries out at the moment for the side of the Dire, and they don't have any on the main. They got any courier? Yes, some on the courier coming out to hands.
He has a ward. This is well played by him. But that means he's probably out of the lane again, most likely. He doesn't have more than one sentry, so the Disruptor can basically go and place his sentry right now. He wants to unblock the pull first, though, but that one is just outside. Look at that.
Jeez.
Oh, man.
Oh, the times we've seen this happen.
He can't be happy with this. He's prioritizing opening the pull over pressuring Sand King in lane, and now Moon Meander is going to ping out. Okay, he used both sentries. They will be able to pull, but I'm in lane still. He could just go Sandstorm again now. This is enough for him to get level 3. That's really good. Now he can go jungle if they stack for him, and they have not yet, but Rubik has 2 illusions.
Indeed, so far looking good for Moon. on that top lane, the mid lane as well. There's going to be 11 for 3 at the moment on Miracle compared to the 7 for 2 on Limp. So Quap getting the understandable advantage. Fly with a very aggressive positioning at the moment on the dire side of the map. Jonathan Fan is there. And Fly keeping himself hidden in the shadows. And this bottom lane, of course, Big Daddy getting himself a nice bit of free farm with the fact that the Shaker's rotated towards the mid. Maybe hoping to go on Miracle, but it's going to be a very hard kill to get. It looks like they're trying to bait with the fact that Limp's low, looking for a blink in, but it's not going to happen. Top lane, Moon going again with the Sound Soul. It's not going to work now. Era's got a couple of points in the blade here, and Moon is, he's dead. He's dead, Sin.
What the fuck? What's that?
Okay. Interesting stuff there on the top.
Was he trying to next level them by hoping that Juggernaut would start moving away?
Maybe.
It's like, oh, he's definitely moving out of Sandstorm now, so I'm going to start running down.
It didn't work out, Sin.
That was very strange.
And a rare mistake from Moon Meander as well. We saw him in the
there were
first
no
game,
new
played it
sentries.
so safely.
He could have probably just run, actually, or yeah, created a little bit of space with a burrow strike after getting glimpsed or something like that. Instead, yeah, that was a little weird. So a bit of a freebie there for NIP. They do get first blood and they get it on the Juggernaut, so they're very happy with that.
Did you see that blink? That was a crazy blink there onto the high ground. He's going to find Hanskin and Jonathan Fan, but now the kinetic field's been dropped down. Hanskin looking to walk himself out. They'll kill Miracle there with a raise. That's going to be Miracle going down. Now Fly on the rotation to the high ground. Jonathan Fan, yeah, he's not going to fish it for 6 seconds, but that was a very aggressive blink from Miracle. He just jumped straight over onto the dire high ground.
Yeah, this is weird. They're being a little bit overconfident on both the mid and the top lane right now. Probably feeling high on last game's success, but you can't give NIP too many free kills in this early game. Like I said, I think it's an even draft. So if this Shadow Fiend just got 1 kill, and they got 1 kill on Jugger, and that means the healing ward's going to get leveled up earlier. They're going to get mech earlier on Shadow Fiend. And I'm very curious to see what Era is going to go for as far as item build is concerned. He has a Ring of Aquila, so I'm guessing Shadow Fiend skips that part, and that makes for a much faster mech. So, NIP, everything going according to plan, maybe apart from losing that tower minute 5.
Yeah, the bottom Rubik Gyro, they're kind of the saving grace at the moment for Monkey Business, because yeah, Big Daddy's having a grand old time. Fantastic on mid lane. Well, again, Miracle trying to go in. Limp turns around with the razors, does burst him down, but Miracle's got the bolt charges, whereas Limp, the bottle at the moment is still being crowed back to base, so Crop's going to get a bit of a free reign here in the mid lane for the time being. Top lane, the pressure's coming in though from Era and Hansken. They're starting to get some damage onto this tower as Crit has been sent up here to soak up the levels. Sand King's gone to the jungle, so they're going to look to try and get level 6 on the Rubik up on this top lane.
This is an interesting rotation from No-Tail that is fairly risky, I would say. They don't really have a way of killing the Juggernaut with these 3 heroes. So if they make any misplay and there's any turnaround potential, they could be in trouble. Good call down.
Oh, it's a very good call down onto 2. Hanskin's going to get blown up straight away. Era will get the Blade Fury off and he's trying to escape. A Fly's moving in and he does still have the Nightmare. And we'll pop it out here and allow Big Daddy to move, and he's going to have those 3 points. The Rocket Barrage ready to go for round 2. And Era just melting to the damage of the side of Monkey Business. Double kill for the Gyrocopter, and well, you question the rotations here, but it ended up working out perfectly.
Yeah, this works out very, very well because they didn't hear the call down.
Yeah.
It came from the fog, and Hanskin was in a position where he got caught by it. If the only hero they catch with that call down is Juggernaut, they don't find a kill at all. And instead they find 2 because Era tries to stick around. Or actually he did spin and run away, but Bane was on his tail.
Yeah,
so that was very nice play from Monkey that I didn't think was going to work out, but with NIP's positioning, they did find that call down that they needed, and I think more than anything, that's just not a rotation you expect. Like, the Gyro shows up there at minute 6 with a call down. Like,
I think they were pretty much made
an element of surprise.
Thinking what we were thinking, the fact that Rubik's up there, reveals himself. They're just looking for the solo lane to get the XP. They don't expect him to have backup, but top lane, there's going to be a wraparound now. Hansken and Sealkid looking to go on Big Daddy. Big Daddy taking a lot of burst. Get the ult out there, and Sealkid's going to go down. Big Daddy probably will die here to the Blade Fury damage, and they'll get the return kill, so 1 for 1.
He'll get another one here.
Yeah, he's got an Omni Slash, and he might not even need to use it. That's going to be Crit. Almost going down as well. Arrow would like to take the kill if he can to get himself close enough. Oh, there we go. To the backside, double kill for Error, and well, as we were just complimenting Monkey Business's choice to go to the top lane, it looks like they hung around just a little bit too long.
Yeah, Era is getting really rich in this game right now. He's currently 300 ahead of the Gyro, which isn't that much, but Gyro is still dead, and he's getting more here, so this is like a 500-600 gold lead at minute 7. And what's he building it into? Bracer, so we're getting Bracer 1, so this is a drum build-up.
Okay.
I'm guessing drum, Sanjin Yasha, just the full mobility build. Yeah. Very early pressure.
I think Era's one of the players that he always has something good to say about SMY. He loves that item.
Is this? SF is not getting mech. That's very surprising. He's going Yasha.
Okay, straight up. Wow.
So they're skipping mech entirely. There's none of their heroes right now that will get a reasonably timed mech. This was not what I was expecting from them. This is such a teamfight-centric game. I think mech is great.
I do like this rotation as well. They realise that the Joe's becoming an issue. They're going to see the courier. They are going to reveal it to just get the courier kill. And they're not. Oh, yeah, okay, with the blink forward. That will do it. That will do it indeed. Only just. They get the courier. Now they might be able to get even more here. As Big Daddy No Tail's moving in.
What did it die to?
The quad blink forward. And got the right click in as well. There's a Bane right click following it through.
Oh, the Bane right click.
Two right clicks following it.
Okay,
yeah,
I see.
Even though it was hasted, yeah.
That looked really weird for me. I was like, how did Bane get that kill?
Oh, well, it looks like a big reaction has been forced out from the side of NIP. They've come up. And I mean, that's at the end of the day not too bad for NIP. They do lose the courier, but they don't lose era.
Let's blink on
They
Moon.
don't find the kill.
Minute 8.
Damn.
Yeah, he got all the time in the world and a couple of stacks because...
Top lane. Crit has been brought back here by the Glimpse, but Big Daddy's moving in. Trying to chase down Haskin. He's got the cooldown as well. Blade will end, so we get the stun. Now the stun. Beautifully done by Moon. Catching Jug on the edge of the cooldown. That's a big kill there for the side of Monkey Business. Finding that Juggernaut. They might even look to try and move in for more here. Looking for Hansken. Crit's coming in as well. Moon Meander with the blink. They're ready to try and get even more from this bit of aggression. Moon moving into the tree line. There's 4 heroes here on the side of Monkey Business. He's going to look for the TP out. And he's going to get it. There was a burst strike. I can only imagine they didn't quite have vision of that corner there.
Man, what a dive. But of course they get away with it. NIP can't really TP heroes in because it's going to take too long for them to come in, and it's just going to set up for a burrow strike or sinking. So Monkey Business do know that they can push their advantage a little bit there, but not finding that kill and not getting the tower as a result might have been better off just trying to push the tower a little bit. Well, sticking around, this war does see Moon Meander though, so I don't really think... They will definitely not catch NIP by surprise. They will let them go if they want to.
Pings onto Miracle, as they notice him making a move towards the jungle with this ward that they have got popped down towards the mid lane. And Miracle will just simply blink away here. And yeah, with the 4 heroes remaining on top for the side of Monkey Business, looks like they'll just look to apply the pressure here with Big Daddy. They're still hoping to kind of get someone on the side of NIP falling for the bait, but yeah, as you said, this ward doing a lot of work here for the side of the Dire.
And still sticking around and putting the pressure, and NIP are just going to avoid them for now and try to put their own pressure mid. I need to perhaps be a little bit careful as they don't see... Well, they didn't see Sand King sandstorming, so that's actually really important information for them. If he TPs suddenly from the fog and comes mid, they could lose heroes to him and Quap alone. And they will still be playing this fairly cautiously, and now... In turn, it opens up for Monkey Business, and it just seems like whenever we get into this type of situation like we did in the last game, Monkey are just better at playing this type of game.
Well, it certainly seems like that, but at least in this game, the farm is looking very good for NIP. You know, you have got this SF at the moment, top of the CS board, Limp. As you said, he's picked up the Ogre Club now on top of the Ban of Earlskin, so just trying to make his way towards that complete Sanjin Yasha. And top lane, the space, indeed it remains there, and Big Daddy will find himself a tower. And now with the TP back to the bottom to continue that farm up. Looks like he's going to hide in the trees and just see if anyone comes out. And Limp will reveal himself, and Big Daddy just looks at that as the go-ahead to start to clear out this wave. And with the money he's saving up as well, do you think this is just a straight-up SMY for the Jar as well, this game?
Yeah, I think so. We're probably going to see him biting the Sanj very soon.
Oh, crit. Oh, that was absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And he's going to get the kill. Oh, is he getting out as well? No, he's not. But that was... Just going in, baiting out the Glimpse, and then coming through with the Blade Fury. Oh, very nice indeed.
Error so close to getting almost slash off. I think he's lucky he didn't, because there was a creep wave coming in. I think it would have bounced to that one and just wasted his ultimate. Well, yeah, like you said, good play by the Rubik. Ultimately a fairly even trade, but they do once again force a rotation. Shadowfiend has to TP up there, but maybe he kind of wanted to go there anyway to start pushing out the lane and getting that farm and transitioning. Obviously great to play Shadowfiend in the safe lane at this point in time. The distance between the lane and the jungle is very short into that large camp that he is also going to stack. And kind of fairly slow right now. Both teams just have so good counter engage that you need to be very confident when you go in.
Well, SF has got that invis room bottled up, and at level 11, 2 points here in the Requiem. He could look to try and burst down someone. Fly is there on the top lane at the moment, trying to find his level 6. And reaching on to level 5, and there's a wraparound from Jonas and Fan as well here. Here's your invis from Limp, and they'll look to try and set something up onto the Bane if he comes out a little bit too far. Limp.
I think he's dead already.
Yeah, straight up Fisher. They don't need the ultimate. A couple of raises. Then with a nightmare though. Oh, okay. Echo Slam's committed as well. They want this Bane dead. They will get it. TP reaction has come in from Miracle. He's got a Sonic Wave as well. Could he line it up? He gets the slow. Ah, there we go. Does hit both there, but gets the kill onto the Earthshaker. Limp trying to find the raises. And Miracle's actually out of mana here. Does have 11 launch charges though, so he's going to be fine. And Limp looks to just play this a little bit safely and keep himself away from the quad. But nonetheless, nice rotation there from Miracle and getting the kill onto Earthshaker.
Oh, it looks like the Shadow Fiend's actually not going for the Sanjin Yasha like I thought. It's going to be a BKB.
It was just a casual band of Elvens here.
Yeah, very interesting. I guess he just changed his mind. He's
Okay.
like, oh damn, this is a very fast Blink Dagger and Sand King, and now that I look at it, they kind of have 1 billion magic damage, so Sanjin Yasha might not be enough. At the same time, it puts pressure on them though, because if they want to fight with this BKB, they need to make work with the charges, else you're wasting early charges and have a low duration BKB come the later portions of the game. And you also farm slower. It's just a worse build-up for propelling yourself into that later portion of the mid-game. So I'm wondering if NIP just say, okay, you know what, we're going to get BKB and Shadow Fiend, and then we Rosh. That's our call to Rosh instead of a mech build.
Oh, let's see what Monkey Business can find here. They're smoked up the three of them. The trio. Mumiander has got that epicenter available. And looks like they're not going to find anyone towards the mid though. Innocent Fan heading down to the bottom to join in fact the rest of his team. We see also Seal Kid heading down here. So the full 5 man of NIP focusing their efforts towards the push on the bottom lane. And it's going to save them this time, as it obviously means the Monkey Business don't find anything there with that smoke. And it's just going to leave Mumiander. He's just going to farm up the jungle here. He's picked up the Ring of Regen, starting to work towards his 4-staff on top of the Blink. And Miracle now at level 11, and also closing in on the Orchid here on the quad.
Speaking of itemization, Jonas is only 100 gold away from his Blink. Unfortunately for him, from an offlane perspective, he's only level 7 minute 14, in comparison to Moon's almost level 11. So he's pretty far behind in experience, and having a Blink Dagger on Shaker is great, but you generally want to have 3 points in Aftershock. Wow, that's
Straight
a
up
play.
onto the Shaker with the Sandstorm as well. He's going to find the kill. Winter's Curse to be laid down as Miracle. Now with the Omni Slash as well, but there's a defensive nightmare. Keeping Miracle alive. Miracle will still go down. They might lose Moon Heroes as well. As the Thunder Strike's on him, he will get the Burrow Strike off. Jukes it up, and he will actually manage to keep himself alive here. So it's only the quad that they've lost here. There's been a buyback from the Shaker. They're trying to find more. Limp will connect onto Crit. They'll get themselves a double kill here for Error. And looks like the fight will be over for the time being, but very nice play there from NIP, and off the back of a very aggressive move from Monkey Business, trying to jump straight in with a Burrow Strike onto the Earthshaker.
That was a nice escape from Moon Meander too. They fought back the Shaker though, so his Blink has been set back a little bit again. They will get the tower. Yeah, he's kind of going to be back where he was. Lost a few hundred, that's it. And they will be giving him farm priority on this wave. Surprisingly, maybe not giving him the tower here. That would have been his Blink. But he'll find the 100 gold elsewhere. So what I was going to say is that having Blink on Shaker is obviously really, really great no matter what. But you want to have 3 points in Aftershock. That's enough for you to be able to get your combo off without a counterplay from the targets you're hitting with the first combo with the Echo Slam Aftershock. So right now, when he gets his Blink, he actually won't be able to, for example, combo a Sand King or Rubik. They can respond very quickly.
Oh, let's see how Rubik does down here. Can't respond if he's dead. Crit, getting bursted down straight away with the Fissure. The Splinter Blast as well. He'll try and hold back the Shaker, and a nice stolen Fissure. Will buy him some time, but Seal Kid moving in with Handscan as well. And there to find the kill onto Crit, and with that, Innocent Fan now just 50 gold away from that Blink Dagger top lane. Bit of a fight going on. Mumiander moved in onto Error. Error got to chase him back here with the Blade Fury, make sure that Moon can't get himself out, and Hanskin's got the glimpse. He's got the vision, brings him straight back into the kinetic field and static shot. And now will be the kill, but oh, Miracle wants to fight, jumps straight in with the Sonic Wave, and now the right click, bringing Hanskin low. Error's trying to help out them with the healing ward. Hanskin's going to live. It's now Miracle who's got to be careful. Will Blink in. Oh! Gets the screen. Double kill for Miracle as he cleans up the Disruptor as well. And he'll also keep his life intact, so very smart play there from Quat.
That was really, he styled all over the Disruptor there. That was really beautiful.
Yeah, Miracle's been having a great series so far. Absolutely fantastic stuff here from the Quat this game, and with that bit of action as well, that is going to be the Orchid complete as well here. 16 minutes in, so a very good timing here for the Quat.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
To be fair, it's the same time though that Limp, he's got the BKB finished, and 1900 gold. I mean, with the BKB first up picked in, what would you go for next on Limp? Do you still look for yours, or do you now build into kind of maybe the Skadi, or do you look more towards the damage?
I think Sanjin Yasha is still good.
Okay.
It's still at that time in the game when the item has a very big impact. It's just very cost effective. The thing I'm more curious about than items is just the game plan for NIP. Now that they have that BKB, what do they want to use it for? I still think Roshan is a very valid target, but they have to find a way of securing that they don't get jumped by Monkey Business from a smoke with a Blink Dagger Sand King and get messed up. Oh wow, he gets Blink BKB build, so a little bit of a classic Denby build up actually, who really likes going for this still. It's fallen out of favor a lot.
Okay.
I think Dendy is one of the few Shadow Fiends that still plays this quite regularly.
I mean, just a nice thing with it is the fact that you've got a Disruptor, a Shaker, Wyvern with the Winters, because there's a lot of setup for you to get yourself in it and get off a really nice Requiem. And obviously with the BKB, what have you got to worry about? Well, it's just the Fiend's Grip really that's going to be able to cancel you when you get yourself in the middle of the fight and look for that channel.
Absolutely. Here comes the smoke. They're going to make it play.
Okay, I mean, where do they focus their attention? Are they going to look towards Miracle? It would be a nice kill. Quap's been having a pretty good game so far.
If they get Thunderstrike on him, he's dead.
I think... Okay.
He's reading this very well.
He is. There's a lot of pings coming out. I think Monkey Business realised something fishy's going on in the jungle, and yeah, Miracle's going to keep himself well out of harm's way. And it looks like the smoke from NIP isn't going to catch anything this time, and Miracle will just be safe hanging around in the tree line. Hasn't yet decided to TP out. I think he'll wait to assess the situation and maybe just return to the lane once he sees NIP have left and given up on this advance on the top. Big Daddy now cleaning out the Ancients as well, and in terms of net worth, as we can see, here's the Shadow Fiend at the top, but both the Quap and the Gyro pretty close behind him.
He's trying to get another stack, but they do sentry off his camp, so it can't spawn again.
Ooh, if they can get the kill on Big Daddy as well, if they look to wrap around onto this Gyro.
Well, they know his Helm of the Dominator range creep has spotted them all out, so...
Okay, yeah, looks like yeah, he's playing it safe.
If he lets them have it though, that's pretty good here for NIP. They won't even lose their bottom tier 2 tower, I think, because the heroes with the pushing power, mainly Queen of Pain and Gyro, aren't really there right now. They even get a tower themselves in the top lane. This is a very, very nice play from NIP. If they hold at least one of their tier 2s, I think this is worth it. Olympus dropping low from these Ancients though, that's not good. They have to use Healing Ward and the Cold Embrace.
And it looks like with this push, they'll at least get this bottom tower. Falling pretty quickly. TP to the tier 3's coming out from Seal Kid. Actually, they're TP into the tier 2 as well, the fortification, but there's Moon hanging about. Lit will blink himself very nicely away from the cooldown. Maybe off the back of that they can chase, looking for error. Crit did go in with the telekinesis, but